Hello Ghost, and welcome to another Ghost Recon PvP tutorial for the beginner. In this video I want to talk about how you could possibly get more kills while also continuing to stress the reason that you can get more kills is by always watching your back, never trusting your teammates, and learning from your mistakes. In this video I'll show you some of how those things have come to make me or allow me to make some of the moves that I do make within the game. So if this information is helpful for you, please like, subscribe, hit that bell notification so you know when I upload another video. And like I've said in my other videos, I am going to do a giveaway once I get to 100 subscribers, okay? Now, in this first clip, this is a prime example of always keeping your head on a swivel and then always learning from your mistakes. Now, this assassin who had the drop on me was probably trying to consider if he wanted to melee me or not. So the lesson there is, if you're the assassin, go ahead and start shooting if you found yourself a target. And if you're in my position, I'm always keeping my head on a swivel, so that turn after I got on my binoculars actually helped to save my life in that situation. Now, in the next part of this video here, you're going to see me go over to the left side of the map. Now, because I do have map awareness and map knowledge, I do realize that some areas some people do camp out on sometimes. So I know that this big rock over here is going to be on my right. Sometimes people get back there so they can watch that radio. So I get back here and I go ahead and put myself in the scope, and I already see somebody moving on now. One of the things that I have learned in this game and will help save your life is, on this game, if you see somebody on your screen, automatically assume that they see you too. Many times I've been moving around thinking, oh, I see a silhouette down there, he doesn't see me, and all of a sudden they start shooting at me. So if you see somebody on your screen, automatically assume that they see you and be ready to fight. Okay, now this next part right here, I knew that once whoever that was that threw that grenade killed that my guy off the radio, that he would more than likely head back over here to pick this sick pickup, because in his mind he's hoping that the person that he killed on the radio is also the person that killed the predator back here. So that is the reason why I went immediately over there after he blew him up off of the radio. All right, so those are actually the lessons from this video. The rest of this will just be me killing the tank at the end over here and pushing with my teammates. And that's one thing to always see too. If you're on a flank and your teammates in the area and you know where all the fighting is happening, head to that area and go ahead and help your teammate out. Like I said in my other videos, if you head to that area while you're on a flank, 9 times out of 10 you're going to get kills because you are unaccounted for in that firefight. All right, so the lessons here, as always, are keep your head on the swivel. Pay attention to what's happening in front of you. The reason I was able to kill that point man was obviously because I recognized that he killed my guy, and I also remembered where I had killed the predator at on this map. So take all of that in consideration, and plus the fact if you do see somebody on your screen, no matter how tiny of a silhouette they are, always assume that they see you as well and move accordingly. All right, so in this next clip, it's basically kind of a grudge match. We had played this same squad the match before, and then once we got into the match setup lobby, they were talking a lot of trash. You don't want this smoke, things of that nature. So we obviously stayed in here for a grudge match situation. Now, the messed up thing about this game is because the servers are so messed up, and there are a lot of people who cheat on this game. It's just a fact of life right now for Wildlands. And Breakpoint too, there's a good amount of cheating that goes on there. You get lag switches, and I know some people don't actually consider strike packs cheating, but I mean, at the end of the day, if it's something that decreases your recoil and takes away from the mechanics of the gun, then it's actually changing the mechanics of the game, then that is actually absolutely a cheat. All right, so in this situation here, I'm marked. I'm actually using the communication from the guys that I'm playing with to get information on where the guys are. The guy dropped in front of me. I wasn't sure what he got killed from. Then I'm going to see that this enforcer pushes up, and the good thing there that helps me out is because when you're the last one, you have adrenaline. You cannot be suppressed, but you can still be flashed. So some people think that you can't be flashed when you are the last one alive with adrenaline, but you can still be flashed, but you can't be suppressed. So see, in this situation right here, I still have adrenaline and I got a full flash. Kind of got a little lucky here. I came out and flashed right at the time that he was coming down the corner. Now I hit the wrong button there. I did not want to change my pistol, because he told me that the point man, whoever this was, came up behind me. It ended up being the point man. I went around and I figured he would try to chase me up there, so I used that to my advantage and just basically circled back on him. And obviously we won both of those rounds, and they immediately departed the lobby because they got to talk their trash, but they didn't want to hear us go ahead and return the favor to them. All right, now this clip right here is just a bit of a personal clip. I have an individual who's on my friends list, and we've probably played together once, and every time that I shoot this individual an invite, they don't join. And quite possibly because they're always teamed up, so I don't really take that part personally. But there was a situation where we was in an event, and it was the one where you could pick whatever character and pick up you could pick up the weapons. It was in the match. It was me versus this person, and we both ran out of bullets for our machine guns. Both had pistols, and I lost the fight, and I was so angry because I didn't want to lose to this person, because like I said, they're on my friends list, but they never played with me. So I'm a bit petty, so I was kind of taking that personally. So every time that I see this person in a match, I make it my duty to make sure I turn into a sweaty tryhard when I see him. I make it my duty to make sure that that person in their squad does not win. All right, so that's how I'm playing here. Playing a little tight, but I'm also going to use everything that I always say. I keep my head on a swivel. I'm listening to everything that I hear around me. Paid attention to the fact that it was a 4-man squad, so I realized that quite possibly once I down somebody, they're going to try to come and pick them up, and also that if it's one person coming at me, then it's more likely going to be somebody else right behind them. So in this situation right here, I was never marked. So this point man is going to come in throwing his flashbangs, probably feeling like he's flashed whoever is up in this building, but obviously I'm a point man too, so cannot be flashed. And because he pushed with that in his mind, thinking I might be flashed, that ended up happening to him. Now, I'm not actually camping this body. I actually do hear somebody else around me in this building, and like I said, because I paid attention to the fact that it was a 4-man squad, I'm pretty sure that they are communicating, and I'm pretty sure that somebody's going to go ahead and try to push me to kill me and try to get his boy up. So in this situation right here, I'm just maintaining a little bit of patience, and right on cue, I hear this individual is throwing grenades in the building trying to flush me out. Right. So I'm going to wait till I hear him get closer, and then I'm going to catch him in a grenade. And this is also something else that I learned. If you're in a CQC situation, gunfight, there's no need to start throwing grenades, because grenades are so much slower than bullets. And I learned this the hard way. I've been throwing grenades while in a CQC situation because I'm in a panic situation, right? Then I've learned that I end up getting murdered, and the best case scenario for that situation is a trade-off. At no point after I've learned that lesson have I ever had a situation where somebody was throwing a grenade at me and I was shooting at them and I didn't kill them while they had a grenade in their hand. So always remember that. In a CQC situation, throwing grenades, it's going to be a panic situation for you 9 times out of 10. But your best bet is to go ahead and have that gun aimed downrange and let those bullets fly. I still haven't been marked because they're still trying to throw flashbangs at me. And so I see my guy went down again. I actually catch this individual climbing up here. I hit him a few times, missed the rest of those shots. kind of mad at myself for that. But I'm not leaving the area because I know all the action is over here, and obviously because I'm the last one that is left, I'm either going to get pushed or they're going to do their best to try and hit that the access point, and that's the next thing that's going to happen. So once I realize that the disruptor has moved away, I realize that he's good for a pickup. I also realize that I'm not too far away to get to this access point, so I'm able to pull up over here. And he was basically one shot. He had been fighting that whole time, so, and obviously I was very, very pleased with the fact that I beat this individual that I've sworn may turn into my mortal enemy on Wildlands. That whenever they get into a match, that's when I'll play the hardest. Usually I'm just playing. I'm usually by myself solo, so whatever happens to my squad, whatever. But that was the situation right there where I refused to let my squad lose. All right, so if this information was helpful, as always, please like, subscribe, hit the bell notification, share this. Let's go ahead and get those subscribers up, man. I got a few things that I want to give away. All right, so until the next one, I'm out, Ghost. Peace.